Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 123. And Serene has been mining, and she is done as it happens with that round. But she found diamonds, 4 of them to be precise. So we now have exactly enough diamonds to make a tier 3 case, which is great. But before we do that, we are going to have a look at a couple of other things. Now, the first is the kitchen, which I have enhanced a little bit. Specifically, the floor looks a lot nicer now than it used to. Before, there were these large tiles of basalt and marble, which were kind of what I was going for, but they were a little bit too large. And now, as you can see, we have a lot smaller tiles. And the way I've done this, or achieved this effect, is with the statue system, or sculpture system in Yigamel Chatels. As you can see, this is not a normal block, this is a sculpture. And using a point chisel and a hammer from Yigamel Chatels, you can chip away these tiny blocks, which are 2 by 2 pixels in this resolution at least. And as you can see, I've done that from this marble block, as it was originally. I chipped away these marble pieces in these 2 by 2 squares. Then I did the same, but shifted, in this basalt block. Then I took the pieces I got from the basalt block and slotted them into the marble block and vice versa. And thus I made this floor this way. And it's nice that you can move these blocks around easily. So, I think the floor looks a lot nicer now. And that's pretty much that. Now, a couple of episodes ago, I fixed up my refinery by upgrading some of the tubes to advanced tubes, as you can see. And the reason I did that was to allow these logistics modules to pull more fluid from these, because it had a tendency to stop when the tanks were full, because there was too much fluid and it tried to pull it all at once. And there wasn't enough pressure for that, because I had low pressure here. However, in doing this upgrade, I had to remove this connection that existed across here, because this is now high pressure and this is low pressure, and they can't be directly connected. But as you can probably tell, the refinery has stopped because the LPG tank is full, even though there is plenty of room for LPG in the storage tanks here. And the reason for that is that the sides are no longer technically connected, because I removed this bridge here. The air will flow between the sides through these compressors here, but items and fluids cannot travel through the compressors, which makes sense. So the logistics modules no longer sees these ones over here and can't pull any fluid from them. So what we're going to have to do is replace this bridge here. But we can't just put tubes between here, because that will obviously lead to things exploding. So what we're going to do, of course, is put a regulator module there. So we are going to have to make a couple of safety tube modules. So we're going to need a bunch of gold for that. So we're going to need 8 gold ingots from down here. Let's if we can catch that this time. So let's remove this again, and then we're going to cast some gold ingots here. There's 4, and then we'll have 8. And then once these have been removed, we can put that back there, and we have those. So then we're going to need a few pieces of compressed iron, of course. Don't have any here, but I do have a stock up here in the crates, of course. So we'll get, not in there, we will get 2 of these. I also should have brought some glass from downstairs to make more tubes, because we don't have any normal tubes. So we're going to have to go downstairs again and get a piece of glass. Then we also need a couple of levers. Get 2, because why not? We need a few levers for the safety modules, but as I checked, we have plenty of cobblestone here, so we're going to get 4 of those, and then make 4 levers. Then we will need some more compressed iron. We'll need 4 of those. And that will give us some tubes. Then we put that there, and those, and we get 2 safety modules, and then we'll combine those with a tube to get a regulator tube module. Now by default, let's see, I don't actually remember. So the default threshold is 7.5 bars. That is obviously too much. So we could either use redstone, but that would be a real pain to do up there. So we're probably going to want to make an advanced PCB. So we're going to need some yellow plastic, which means we're going to need some coal. So we're going to have to head down to storage and get 8 pieces of coal, and I hope there is enough dye left. Let's bring a couple of pieces of lapis as well, just in case that is low. Get 8 pieces of coal, 4 pieces of lapis. Don't know where this stick came from. Serene might have found a torch, I guess. That's probably the most likely explanation. Found a burned out torch, which will drop a stick when broken. We might be low on green dye, and I don't know if I actually have any of that. Yeah, we're also low on green dye, which is not a good thing, but we'll throw those in there. Make sure this is not set to lock. And then we can let the plastic get made and transferred. I don't have any cactus green, so we're going to have to go and harvest some cactus out here. Fortunately, it is daytime. So let's just pick a row of cactus. I don't want to harvest all of it. I think 6 pieces will do just fine. Then we'll go back inside and we'll smelt these quickly in the electric furnace. And now I'm starving, of course. Grab these, throw those in there, and then we're going to go get something to eat in the new fancy kitchen. Let's see. Pork lettuce wraps will do. Toast sandwich. Nourishing meal should be absolutely fine. There we go. That'll last a while. Now we can grab our cactus green and come over here. We shall put that in there and oh, okay. This dang thing has turned off again. It's annoying. So we had no heat here. I probably should have taken note of that. This is refilling the compressors over here, since they are now in use. Fortunately, the heat wasn't necessary for the refinery, since it wouldn't be running anyway. Guess we're just waiting for that to heat up and make our plastic. This is still not even half full, I don't think. Let's recharge this while we're waiting. There we go. Now this should be just about ready to run, almost. Just 10 more degrees. We're going to need an advanced tube, which we are going to put here. And then we're going to put the regulator tube module at the end of that there. That's going to stop the air from flowing. Then we're going to need the advanced PCB, of course, to specify the level. We're going to need 4 pieces of yellow plastic, and then 4 redstone. I thought we needed 8 pieces of plastic, but for some reason, but oh well. Don't know why I thought that. So there's our advanced PCB, which will be nicely slotted in there. Then we're going to set this to, I guess, 4 bar will do. This isn't going to really be responsible for regulating pressure, although I guess we can set it to something like 4.8 will do. And what did I do with the rest of the tubes? There. So we're going to put that there, and absolutely nothing explodes, and we immediately see that it started pulling LPG into the tank here, which is excellent, and we can now see that this is filling up, and it's of course going by closest first. So now the system is back online, which is good. We'll have gasoline being produced once more. Let's see how things are doing over here. See how many tubes there are left. Plenty, it seems. What's it doing? Is there no oil left? I can't see down there. I don't know why it's not pumping. Why is it idling? If it can't have hit bedrock. I might have to make a way to get down there to see what it's doing. But that's not something I want to do right now. Now we're going to upgrade that case, finally. So we're going to head down to the factory, and we are going to make 3, I think. Yes, 3 tier 3 microchips. And each tier 3 microchip needs 2 tier 2 microchips, which needs 2 tier 1 microchips. So we're going to need 6 tier 2. So we're going to need 12 tier 1 microchips. So we're going to need 24 transistors. Pretty simple maths here. We're out of gold nuggets there. So we're going to grab a stack, grab a stack of those as well, because why not? Put those in there. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Can put them in here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we already had one in there, so that's all right. So now those are getting made. We'll get a couple of extra, just so we have spares for the future. So that's good to have, I think. Can take these and put them in here. So need 1, 2, 3. We're out of iron nuggets. Grab another stack of those. Throw those in here. We have 3 of those. So we need 1 more. I got uneven anyway. That's annoying. But that's those 3. So then we'll have 6 of these. And we'll put those in here. And we get 1, 2, 3 of those. Like so. And that's half. Did I only make 12 of these? Yeah, I did. I was going to make... We needed 24. So we need 12 more of these. Or 6 more. We need 6 more of these microchips. So we have enough for 1, 2. So we need that. Damn it, I messed this up. Right. So there's 3. Or let's say 2. We have 2 here. So we need 1 out of redstone. Let's throw some more of that in there. So we had 2 there. We had 3, 4, 5, 6. So this should be correct, I hope. Let's go get some more redstone. Should have plenty of it here. Let's get a stack for myself and then another for the factory. Throw some more in there. Now we can grab those. Put those in there. So now we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a spare. Now we get 6 more of these. which we'll put in here, which will get us 3 more of these. And that will allow us to make 3 tier 3 microchips. So now we have 6 of those. Let's see. Where are the chips? There. That's the tier 3. So we need 6 redstone comparators and 12 glowstone. Right. Let's check in here. So we have 3 there. So we need 6 more of you. Oh. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Going to need more of those in the future, I'm sure. So we need that, that. Then we need 3 diamonds there. Then we have glowstone upstairs. We'll go get that. Should be... Where do I have that? Do I have that in here? Yes. Needed 12 of that, I think I said. That might be incorrect, actually. No, it wasn't. Oh. I have done something wrong, apparently. Where did it go there? Yeah. Oh, comparators. Right. Whoops. No wonder that doesn't work. Right. So, scratch that. We're going to need 6 pieces of nether quartz. We're going to need more torches now. So I'm going to want to do that. So we have 3 there. Let's do that. And we needed 6 of these. So we need 2 more there. That should do it. And then there we go. So now we have 3 of those. So now we need the remaining 4 diamonds, our last printed circuit board, and the tier 2 case, which should be in here. And then we should have our tier 3 case. There we go. So then we put that in here, and we'll have a really advanced base for a robot. And now if we hover over this, we have a whole 3 slots to put one of these in. Now of course we're going to need more diamonds to make this, and we're going to need more of other components, of course. We're going to need a CPU. Probably will be fine with a tier 2 CPU, because I'm sure that costs diamonds, of course. So hopefully in the next episode, unless I get distracted by something else, we are going to be able to continue working on our robot. So I will see you then.